We have nice neighbors, it's just not safe a lot. There was actually a shooting in this empty lot right there like a week ago. And we had to all go in the house when we were sitting on the porch and stuff. And a few months ago, me and my sister were sitting on the porch and they were shooting and we had to hurry up and go inside. Yeah. It was kind of normal because, you know, shootings happen around here every day and you kind of get used to them. Hey, Mom. Yeah, it's 145 people that were shot and killed from last year, June 15th, to this year, June 15th. We're saying we hope that from today and tomorrow it doesn't increase and we have to add names at the last minute. 21 and under. If somebody gets shot on 79th, it's just another person was shot. Back to you, Janice. But with Parkland, they explained everything that happened from the second detail and everything. That happened to them once, but it brought the whole world to a stop.
It's kind of like shocking, like, okay, you had one day of your fear, I have every day of fear.
But the fear's still the same. We still both felt and will feel the pain of losing somebody. That's what us in Parkland share. It's been 3 years. 3 years since Frankie died.
Yes.
And his case still isn't solved. He was my cousin. I was usually always around him. He was a goofball. It was fun to have him around. I was like, if this can happen to me and my family, I wouldn't want it to happen to anybody else. Always keep trying to make my community better because if I don't, who will? Wait, Theodis? Theodis? Luckett? Luckett? Okay.
I was on the bus and they started shooting. I was like, Mari, they almost shot up my bus. And she was like, oh, that's it? I was like.
The people who die in this community, they're just numbers and they're just names. They're not faces, they're not mothers, they're not fathers, not brothers, sisters, nephews, the future doctors and lawyers that we could have had. Their lives were lost, their lives was wasted. What's happening in there? We're passing out flyers for for tomorrow. Look, I'm not touching the car. It's just sitting there. Okay, I have to touch the car because it won't go up. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. News stations are very biased against the community. So they'll show the bad things in Chicago, never the good things in Chicago. In certain parts, it's amazing. Stella. And give one to Raina. There we go. Good job, y'all.
This is all I need. And the wall, of course. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I always bring some extra stuff. It's pretty much what it is. We're painting our 6th mural tomorrow. Basically what we're doing is making a statement that is coming directly from Joaquin. You wake up in the morning and you don't know how you're going to feel. You never know when you're going to have a breakdown and cry. And you never know why you're doing this. You keep asking yourself. And at some point, the answer approaches your soul. And it goes like, you're doing this for the rest of the kids. I was in my office, like every day, I dropped my son in his school at 8:30 a.m. I told him I love you, and I'll see you later. Make sure you call me after you give those flowers to Tori, because I want to know her reaction. So you see a bunch of kids coming out of school, hugging their parents. Everyone was crying. But these were the lucky parents and the lucky kids too. At this point, you're praying that your kid is ill inside a clinic. After waiting in total silence, patient, and counting the people that was left in that room, I approached Sheriff Israel, and in a very loud voice I said, where the fuck is my son? And I want to know now. They asked us to go to a private room, family by family. And the FBI was there, and they were finally letting us know that Joaquin was one of the victims. One day I told Joaquin, you know what, all these magic moments that we are building together, they're gonna have a great value once I'm not here anymore. And guess what? Those memories, now they're here and here. We have them now, and that's unfair. I had the chance to coach Joaquin's basketball team. During one game, the referee threw him out of the game. Joaquin told me something's wrong with that ref. Seems like he's receiving money from the other team, or he has a connection or something. So we need to work on that. Right after that, a week or two after that conversation, is when Parkland happened. And then it made sense to me what Joaquin was trying to say that day. Our refs are making wrong calls. And the reason why they're making these wrong calls is because they're getting money from one of the teams. So we need to clean these refs.
Joaquin is one of them, and they're gonna win this battle with our help.
Seeing Joaquin was dreaming about graduation day, and seeing Joaquin grabbing the certificate, I don't want to even say the name. The rest of the name is really awful. I'm like exhausted emotionally after seeing that.
I mean, gun violence in Chicago is an everyday issue, and it's amazing how this is becoming the new regular thing to see. I'm working today, and I am so glad that I'm here.
Thank you.
Some of the names could be difficult, but just say it the best way you can.
Theodotus Luckett, 16.
Jalea Johnson, age 5 months, and Nadia Melendez, age 21.
We're anti-gun violence. We're here for peace. So we're gonna walk down these streets and we're gonna get extremely loud.
We're taking a stand as youth and saying that we have a voice. Even if you try to shut us up, we're not going to shut up. We're never going to have a change if we don't all come together.
I even bonded with a few youth that was in the crowd. We'll just sit there and talk. And then they'll tell me how they felt, and I'll tell them how we felt, what I felt. And it was just so cool.
Although we're from 2 different states, 2 different cities, we're still connecting, and I hope we can continue to keep working together.
They'll just come up to us and be like, hey, and just start a conversation with us. I had a conversation with Jackie about my hair and her hair, and we were just chatting. It was just so fun.
Being able to listen to each other in the communications that happened yesterday was really nice, because we're actually listening to each other. That never happens.
That's what brings us together, our passion and our anger for this